Welcome back, dear students. So we'll move on to the next topic, that is the numerical on DC series motor. We have already dealt with DC shunt motor in the previous session. So the formulas will almost remain same and there will be only slight changes regarding the construction part. So here we can see that this is a DC series motor. Why the name series? Here you can see this armature winding is in series with the field winding, whereas in shunt motor I had it parallel, right? So it was parallel, but now here it is in series. So that's why the name itself derives as series motor, as we have already learned in our theory sessions. So here we can see that the voltage is applied across the motor. So whatever the load current drawn will flow through the series winding, as well as the same current will flow through the armature. Therefore, in series motor, the load current is equal to armature current, whereas in shunt motor there was necessity to find ISH first. So once you find the ISH, then IA is equal to IL minus ISH was needed there, but here you will directly get IL is equal to IA because these windings are in series. So therefore that one step is eliminated here in the formula part. Rest everything will remain same. Hence we have only 4 formulas here, whereas we had 5 formulas there. So let us start with the first one. So to find the armature current IA, so there it was ISH, but here now it is nowhere necessary to find ISC. ISC means series current, because it is same. IL is equal to IA is equal to ISC. Therefore whenever they give the load current in the problem, whenever they mention the load current, directly IA is equal to IL. So done with the first step. Next is to find the back EMF EB. So EB is equal to V minus IA into RA plus RSC. So here this is the extra terminology compared to your shunt motor. So in shunt motor it was just V minus IA RA, but here you have RA plus RSC. Why? So let me apply KVL for this loop. Now here you can see that RSC will also come under the KVL loop, right? So RA and RSC are in series. Therefore RA plus RSC and the current flowing through them is IA. Therefore whenever you apply the KVL to this loop, you will get EB is equal to V minus IA into RA plus RAC. So next is to find the speed N. The formula again remains same as your DC shunt motor. EB into 60 into A by 5ZP. Remember, EB is equal to 5ZNP by 60A as per the EMF equation of DC generator, where A is equal to P for lap and A is equal to 2 for the wave winding. And finally, to find the torque, TA is equal to 0.159 5ZIA P by A. So let us look at the problem statement. So it is given as such. A 4-pole 250 volt DC series motor has a wave connected armature with 1254 conductors. The flux per pole is 22 milliwebers when the motor is taking 50 amperes. Armature resistance is 0.2 ohm and series field resistance is 0.2 ohm. Calculate the speed and torque. So again they will ask you to find the speed and torque. The only change here is this is series motor. In the earlier session we have dealt with the shunt motor. So write the given. A 4-pole, therefore P is equal to 4. 250 volt, therefore V is equal to 250 volt. Series motor has wave connected. So for wave connected, A is equal to 2. If it was lap, then A is equal to P, which is equal to 4. But since it is wave, it is directly A is equal to 2. So armature with 1254 conductors, therefore Z is equal to 1254. The flux per pole is 22 milliwebers, therefore phi is equal to 22 into 10 to the power minus 3 Webers when the motor is taking 50 amperes. See here the motor is taking, so it means it is drawing 50 amperes, therefore IL is also equal to IA here. So directly I can take it as IL is equal to 50 amperes, and the armature resistance is zero point 0.2 ohm. Armature, therefore R suffix A is equal to 0.2 ohm. And series field resistance, earlier it was shunt field resistance, but now here it is series, and it is zero point 0.2 ohm, therefore I am representing it as RSE, series. If it was shunt, then RSH. So RSE is equal to 0.2. So as I told in the earlier session also, first it is necessary to draw the circuit diagram. So draw a neat figure of DC series motor. Mention the given data. V is equal to 250 volt. IL is equal to IA is equal to 50 amperes. REC is zero point 0.2 ohm and RA is 0.2 ohm. So this is the given. Next, let me find the armature current IA. So we know that IA is equal to IL. It is that simple in series motor. Therefore, IA is equal to IL is equal to 50 amperes. So IL is already known as 50. Therefore, armature current is equal to load current, which is equal to 50 amperes. Next is to find the back EMF EB. So here EB is equal to V minus IA into RA plus RSC. So this is the extra term in the series motor. Remember this one change. So EB is equal to V is now 250, IA is found to be 50, RA and RSC are given as zero point 0.2 each. So therefore substitute, you will get back EMF EB as 230 volts. So once you get the back EMF EB as 230 volts, next is to find the speed N as given in the question. So next N is equal to EB into 60 into A by 5ZP. Here A is equal to 2 since it is wave winding. So EB is 230 volts, 60 since it is wave it is 2. If it was lap then it was P, which is nothing but 4. And phi is 22 milliweber, so 22 into 10 to the power minus 3 into Z is 1254 conductors and number of poles are 4. So directly you substitute and you will get N, that is the speed, as 250 rpm. And finally to find the torque, so TA is equal to 0.159 phi Z IA P by A. So TA is equal to 0.159, phi is again 22 milliweber, Z is 1254, IA is 50 amperes, P is 4 and A is 2. So substitute in the calculator, you will get the torque as 438.64 Newton meter. So this is similar to your shunt motor problem. The only small slight changes must be noted down while writing down the formulas. Finally, ending up with the session. So these are the assignment problems. Have a look at it, solve it yourself. Thank you.